everyone. So a couple of months ago, I published a blog about how to create this gradient border medium. Also, I shared a YouTube video, short video about this one. From from the video and from the blog, a couple of you guys asked me how to create this animation. You guys wanted to have a video, but so the right one you can see in the simulator. This image and this border I have, and I want to achieve the left result with the gradient border, which is rotating around the Flutter dash. So let's start. Okay, so let's check what we have here. This one is a Flutter dash image, which is just an image from the assets folder, and we have a regular container with fixed height and width. We also have a box decoration for creating the shape and also for the border. If we adjust this a little bit, and this changes. So this is the code, and our target is to achieve the left animation. What we can do in this case is we can clip the Flutter dash image with the container clipping method, and we need to use a custom painter for drawing this gradient because regular container does not take a gradient. I guess I should check. Mm, there's no official guideline. Let's check the Flutter top container. Okay, what we have here, we have the container, and we can have box decoration. Let's try box decoration. I already have a box decoration set up here, so I believe we can put color here, or there's a gradient fill, which is plain and simple. So let's create a gradient getter for our use case. Linear gradient. Okay, so we need to put a array of colors here. Put an array of colors here. So I'll just go with colors dot yellow. And what color did you see there? Yellow, green, and tomato. Green accent. I'm using the accent shade of all the colors here. I don't know how it might look. And I'll put tomato. Okay, no tomato color here. I'll just go with red accent. Now let's try to put our gradient in the box decoration gradient here. And I'll be removing the border color. Alright. Okay, we can see, but the border color is black and we cannot see gradient at all. Let's check what does this gradient do. Gradient is used to fill the box. It will not allow us to set the border or set the stroke of this. We need to use custom painter for this stuff because we don't intend to fill the box. Yes, there are hacks. We can put some paddings and set the gradient to display the stroke. It will be a full background of container, but it will not be what we call it. It will not be rotatable, or we cannot use our animation. It will be like we cannot control this thing. So yeah, let's do this thing the hard way actually. All right. So for using a custom painter, we need to use a widget, which is a custom paint, and custom paint takes a custom painter as a parameter. Let's check the documentation here. It's a custom painter class, and it's a nice tutorial from Flutter team about how to use the custom painter. So we have a paint method, and there's some other methods. This is not a widget, you see. This is not a widget. This is a custom painter class. We cannot use this as a child of another widget. Say, for example, the container. We cannot use this directly inside the container. So we need another widget, which is custom paint. This widget will allow us to use the custom painter we will be creating for our gradient border. Okay, so let's go. Let's read the class. Border painter expense on custom painter. and it will require us to override the two methods. In this paint method, we need to paint actually, we need to paint on the canvas, and the size of the canvas is already provided here. We also need to override a should repaint method. We need to return a bool in here. This method will signal the Flutter engine whether to redraw this painter or not. We know that the build method of a Flutter widget can be called multiple times, and it's up to Flutter engine about when to call this build method. And whenever the build method is called, our custom paint widget will be called, and that widget will take this should repaint method. If we return true here, it will call this paint every time. We should check the existing custom painter properties to differentiate whether we should return true or we should return false. Most of the time, we don't need to return true at all. So I'm just returning true for this tutorial, but in production code, you should check whether you should return true or false. All right. Let me know if you want to see a video of this should paint and rebuilding mechanism. Okay. Now we need to put a circle, or let's make the image circular first. I'll be removing this gradient from the container, and I'll also be removing this border from here. We don't require any border at all actually. The shape should be circle. And there's another thing we need to provide a click behavior. There are multiple click behaviors, and you can go on the documentation page and check how these different clipping behaviors work. So yeah, our Flutter dash image is here. No Flutter dash image. It's circular already. So in order to draw a circle, we'll be drawing a circle just to create the stroke. We need to have a center of the canvas. We need to find the center. So let's find the center. Offset. So in order to draw a circle, we need to find the center of our provided canvas. So let's find the center. Uh, the center, and the y will be size dot height divided by 2. Okay, now we got our center. For testing the custom painter, I'll be removing this Flutter dashes and I'll be adding that later. I am going to add this custom painter as a child here. Custom paint, and for this child, we need to mention the border painter here. Okay, that's nothing actually because we just created the center. Okay, so in order to paint the canvas, we need to have a painter object. So let's create the painter, and the paints color, we do color start. It's a black, for example. Now we'll be using that paint to paint our circle in the canvas. Let's take our canvas, draw a circle. It's relatively simple. You just need to cut the center, and what will be our radius? Let's say 50. And for paint, we already created a paint object. It should display circle. Yeah, this is circle. See. Okay, now what we want to do is we don't want to fill the entire canvas with a black color. We just want to draw a stroke. So what we need to do is there should be a property to do that. Style is the painting style, and to put stroke here. The default value is painting style fill. So it will fill the entire canvas with the color you provided in this paint. So you need to remember whether you want to paint a stroke or you want to paint a fill. All right. Let me see. Now we got this stroke, but the stroke width is very thin. We can increase that. We got previous value 5. Yeah, the value is 5. All right. So we already got in. So now we can copy this gradient from here to our painter class and just make this paint var. Okay, the analyzer is asking me to make it final because it doesn't know that I'm going to use that later here. Okay, all right. So let's do the painter dot shader. We're going to shader from our gradient. Create shader. We need to have a rectangle, rect, rect from center. We will have center, and the width will be 100, and height will also be 100 because we want to have a circle of the radius 50. So let's put it there. So let's have a shader in our painter. Oh, I don't think we don't need to make it var because we are just overriding a property of this paint. We are not reassigning a paint value. All right, let's do this. Yeah, I see. Now we we got a fine and nice gradient there from these three colors. It looks good actually. But I think we should increase the stroke with it. Let's make it 8. Yep, it looks nice now. Yep, okay, okay. We got this. And what we can do is we can put this as child of this actually. And the width should be size dot width, size dot height. What we can do is we make the stroke as the full size of this container, and we'll put a padding on this. Oh, I don't think that will serve our purpose. We can do that, unfortunately. Mm. So it will be container here. This container is responsible for drawing our border here, the border stroke, and we'll be putting Flutter dash image in the first child, and because the border will be drawn on top of it. So let's see how it looks. Oh, it looks so scary. We need to put a width and height. Plus, height will be, but we put the width of this paint is 8, so it should be 92, and the width should also be 92. Yep. All right. So this is one of the way, but what we lost here is we lost the circular dash image. So we need to swap the stack here with this, and we need to remove this stack from there. We don't need it actually. Yep. Please let me know if there's any question. Yep. On it. Hmm. Let's remove the height width from here. This is full. I already have a position on the drive. Yep, is there now. Right, so we have everything set up.